Hi, welcome to Gnarly Wolfman 88. Today we're going to be reviewing Ghosts Fightin Treasure Hunters. They have a nice story on the back. The object of the game: players work as a team to escape from the house with all 8 treasures before 6 of the rooms become haunted. Win or lose, you do it together. The components are really nice, really well built. Good detail. I like how all these figures and ghosts are actually molded and they're not just cardboard cutouts. It adds a really nice dimension to the game. Good aesthetic look. It looks awesome on the table. It's great for, around Halloween, but it's also great any time of the year because ghosts don't wait until Halloween. They hunt no matter what time of the year it is. So there's 2 different versions of the game. You can play either basic or advanced. When you go set up the game, you start with the basic rules before you add in advanced game parts. A player always begins by rolling the movement die. If a ghost icon appears on the movement die, a player must flip over the top card from the draw pile. If there is a letter on the card, the player must place a ghost figure in the room with the matching letter. These ghost cards really pile up fast. So the only chance you have of not getting a ghost that turn is either rolling a 6 or a shuffle card. If the flip card is shuffle card, the player does not place a new ghost on the board. Instead, they collect all the cards, shuffle them together, form a new draw pile. The player may then move up to the number shown on the die. For example, you may roll a 5 but only need 3 spaces to get where you need to be. If you choose to stop, you forfeit the remaining movement. Think of it as Clue, where you can move through the spaces, through the hallways, but it is faster to go through the rooms to get across the board. Treasure Hunter movers can share the same room spaces. In the hallway, players may move through spaces occupied by Treasure Hunter movers, but they may not stop in a space that is already occupied. If a player doesn't roll enough to move past a mover, they must stop in the first empty space behind the other mover. On their turn, a player may choose to remain on the space they currently occupy, but they still have to roll the movement die and draw a card if necessary. You only enter and exit the house through the front door. If you successfully move outside the house with a treasure jewel, your movement ends and you drop the treasure jewel there. Place it in a pile beside the door. If you end your movement in a room with a ghost figure, you must fight it. To fight a ghost figure, you roll 1 battle die. If you get a ghost icon, you remove 1 ghost figure from the room. Note, if you roll a haunting or a blank, take no actions and there is no penalty. If at least 1 player is in a room with you, the player whose turn it is may roll 2 battle die. Each ghost icon on the battle die removes 1 ghost figure from the room. You have to keep an eye on the number of ghosts on the board. If too many start showing up, rooms will become haunted. When 3 ghost figures inhabit the same room at the same time, the room becomes haunted. You have to put that haunting marker on the space and remove the ghost. If 6 rooms become haunted at the same time, you lose the game. Game over. No! Oh, well, at least we got it. If a card tells you to place a figure in a room that already is haunted, the new ghost figure moves sequentially up through the letters of the room. And because this player's got a piece on there, they cannot move until this guy is removed. You cannot roll defeat this room. You must have 2 players in there, and the active player rolls to remove hunting. Once all treasure hunter movers are outside the house with all 8 treasure jewels, the players win the game. If all 6 hunting markers are on the board before the players can escape with all the treasure jewels, the players lose. Also, if each treasure hunter is in a different room and A, the room contains a hunter marker, and B, each player is holding a treasure jewel, they are all unable to move, the game is over. Playing the advanced game. The game proceeds as described in the basic section. with the same goals in mind. You will use all of the cards in the advanced game. If you draw a blue or green doors locked card, the doors of the corresponding colors are now locked. Players may not move through a locked door. Only one color of the doors may be locked at a time. If you draw a draw 2 plus shuffle or a draw 3 plus shuffle, you must draw the additional number of cards indicated and place the ghost figures on the board. Then shuffle the discard pile with the remaining draw pile. Note, if when drawing a draw 2 or draw 3 additional cards, you happen to get another shuffle, draw 2 or draw 3, you may ignore it and move to the next card. Picking up treasure jewels. Each treasure has a reverse side. In the advanced game, treasures must be retrieved in numeral order. When you enter a room with a treasure jewel, you flip it over and reveal the number. You may pick it up the treasure jewel in any order, but you may only move one from the house if it's the next numeral order starting with 1. Overall, if you ask me, Fightin Treasure Hunters is a really good game and worth checking out. I could see why it won an award back in 2014. It's a good cooperative game, even if you play 2 all the way up to 4 players. It's fun, it's challenging, and even when you think you're about to win, sometimes it can really get close where you could actually lose. I haven't played the advanced game yet, but boy, that looks super hard. It's already hard already. So I suggest checking it out if you can find yourself a copy at a good price. We were able to find a good price on this thing and had to snatch it up because I've never seen this game before, and once I looked into it, I just knew I had to get it. The box says itself, it's everybody versus the ghosts work together to win. That's what it definitely feels like, because those ghosts are not your friend. If you ignore them, there's a good chance you could lose this pretty quickly. Those ghosts like to swarm just even in the basic version. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out our board game reviews and other awesome things on our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for everything. Hope you like the review. Bye!